Hello, good morning. It's Kitchen Counter Oracle on Hump Day. It's all downhill from here. Thank God. Oh, me. I don't know what it is, but people are getting a head start on the full moon rituals and stuff like that. It's annoying as all get out because, again, I have no intentions of practicing anything other than clean my house and wrangle my dog into the bathtub before the end of this week. Good old adult homeowner shiz. Neat. Somebody here saw a psychic, like a little, 10, 20 years ago, maybe longer than that, and the psychic said that somebody specific would be their enemy and try to destroy them, or something along those guidelines. But what they didn't say is this person would be their enemy if they dealt the first blow. They just left that out. They knew. They just left that out. Which is karma on their head, because again, things that technically could have been avoided. And to omit information is to lie. I don't care what you have to say. To omit information is a lie. So to quote unquote play it safe, what this person did was they had binding magic done on the person that this psychic delivered a prophecy about, although it was false. Because in the person, their logic and reasoning was, well, better safe than sorry. But by having that binding magic of sort, spell work of sort done on that person, they technically dealt the first blow. Therefore, here we are. That person is an enemy. So instead of avoiding prophecy, they self-fulfilled the prophecy. And it's just like, you dumb sons of bitches. Because when you swing on somebody, in a manner of speaking, the person you've done the spell work on, they have the right to retaliate. I'm sorry. You don't get to say a damn word. They have the right to retaliate. They have the right to reverse it. They have the right to protect themselves. They, in turn, low-key have the right to bind your ass. Because, I mean, if people are going to do what they need to do to protect themselves from you, so, and until this person that is responsible for everything can learn accountability, everything is going to be where it's at. Because even though whoever this person was, because this person's been in my energy like a motherfucker for the last 7 or 8 years, and it's really getting on my nerves because, I mean, stupid is as stupid does. You have to see where you went wrong in the equation and hold yourself accountable accordingly, and sometimes you're just going to have to pony up and apologize. Yourself, I might add. Pony up and apologize yourself, because if you're waiting on, say you did something to me, and you find whatever asinine excuse you can pull out of your flat crack to justify it, and then have the audacity to demand that I apologize, I promise you, you're going to die waiting on that apology. You're going to die waiting on that apology, because I didn't do anything to you. Because what's funny, like my grandfather, who's a Virgo, for example, he took it upon himself to slander my name, ruin my reputation, because he was, one, afraid of being by himself, 2, does not like anyone or anything with more accolades and finances than him. He hates it. 3, he's so old school that he believes that the only way a woman can move up in life is through the man she marries. And look back to point 2. If I marry a wealthy man, he doesn't have the power anymore. See where I'm going? But the funny thing is he knows the damage he caused. He knows it. And the funny thing is he is still waiting on me to apologize for what he did, which is absolutely hysterical because it's not happening. Not happening. I mean, it is what it is. And I just come to accept the fact that this man is never going to say shit. He's going to die taking this to the grave. But at the same time, he's going to be hell-bent on me coming to his bedside because of this exact thing and apologize to him. And it's like, it ain't happening. I love you, but it's not happening. Again, personal accountability. Now, there's another Virgo that's been in my energy for the longest. He likes to be the center of attention. He's done something similar, but spiritually. He did it in the spirit. All I know is apologize to who? Apologize to what? You swung first, you dumb bastard. You waiting on me to be a people pleaser or something? Because, nah. And I said what I said. Because my thing is this. When you self-fulfill a prophecy like that, apologize to who? Apologize to what? I ain't doing nothing. When I say I will leave you where you got me fucked up at, I will leave you where you got me fucked up at. You can rope in all the witches, the town folk, everything in the world. It's a classic narc move because my grandfather is notorious for it. He did it with 2 churches in my whole hometown against me. Because of his self-made sob story. To get, 1, to get attention, and 2, to control me. Again, a narc move. And now I've got a Virgo, or dare I say, folks with multiple placements in the earth element trying to do the exact same shit he did. All I know is, y'all have fun with that shit. Y'all have fun. Y'all have fun, because y'all are in the wrong, and you can't say you don't know it at this point. Because what you try to manifest in my life to hold me back is only going to manifest in yours. And in order for an accusation that is false to stick, I have to actually be guilty of the accusation. So when you're making false allegations just because, guess what? You're gonna get your shit rocked. And I truly don't care what happens. And my thing is, I'm just at the point, because there's a couple of folks whose kids are in the line of fire in terms of karma, and it's like, you know what? It ain't my problem. None of that is my problem. That's what you get for messing with my money, my love life, members of my family trying to hex and curse my pets. I mean, y'all are folks out here hella delusional, foaming at the mouth. Like, do you need me to take you to the vet to get a rabies shot or something? Because I don't think they have that for humans. I know they have it for animals. I don't know about humans. Because that's the way y'all acting at this point. Rabid dogs. Because, I mean, at this point, when you remove yourself from the equation entirely, all you, like, watching everybody fight amongst themselves, it's just like, okay, is the dumpster catching on fire? We got a runaway train headed for the cliff. Where's the cliff at? I mean, because a lot of times what I see in the spirit is like I'll be standing up on a cliff and stuff like that. It's like watching a war unfold. Like everybody down at the bottom of the cliff is fighting amongst themselves, and I'm just like, the fuck is this shit? I'm not getting in that. Y'all done lost your minds. Because when you know better, you do better. And the last time I felt energy pulls like that, I didn't know it was a trap. This time I know it's a trap. Because I've had just about every energy pull trick in the book. Every single one. You might fool me once, you're not going to get me twice. You're not. And the thing is, what gives these little witches and warlocks away every single time is jealousy and envy. We're all prone to that little emotion, if you will, sooner or later. We're going to experience it at least once in our lives. But some people are just dedicated to being like that 24/7. And it's just not a way to live. Because when you actually stay in your lane, mind your business, like, you know, those little side eye things on Clydesdales or a carriage horse to keep them from using their peripheral vision, just to keep them like looking straight ahead. That's the type of approach to certain things they need to take on, because when you are worried about somebody else's wealth, their home, their car, and all that jazz, like, I'm just gonna label you weird, and dare I say delusional, because it's even weirder when it's somebody who's not in the same country as you. It's even weirder. And it's just because cost of living here in America versus cost of living wherever they're at, in some cases day and night, and they don't think, hey, let me look up the exchange rates. Let me look at cost of living in the United States, because they're too big. Because in some of these countries, $1 US could probably feed them for maybe a week, or one per person for a week, or maybe like 2 or 3 days. I know for a fact if I were to take my salary currently down to Chile, I would be living the 5-star high life from the jump. If I were to go to certain parts of Europe for a vacation, the things I could do with just $1,000 flat. That includes plane round trip airfare. That type of exchange rate. See, the thing is, they're looking at the US dollar and how it would be over there, but they're not taking into consideration over here. They don't see you shopping the clearance aisle at Target. They just see you shopping. They don't see you clipping coupons. Again, they just see you shopping. They see you pull your credit card out to enter into a site online. They think you're shopping when in reality, you're paying your power bill and water bill for the month. See what I'm saying? It's just like there's key things they're missing in their visions. But the thing is, that's the beauty of protection when you have people accessing your energy without your consent. You're not going to be given everything. You're going to be given snippets of something. And you would be amazed at the number of people who go on the attack over a snippet, a snapshot. A 3-minute trailer to a film is not the 2-hour film, because there's a lot that's missing in between. A lot of times they'll be given a trailer. They won't be, but they won't see the whole film. Then you have them stalking you from every spiritual corner possible, trying to get the details of the film. And it's just like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? The fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, it's not just weird, it's fucking weird. And it might be the reason, a contributing factor as to why this may end up being legally regulated going forward, because I do see something of that sort happening in the future. I don't know how far in, or if it'll be like in the next 5 to 10 years. I just know at some point, stuff like this, like people who use their spiritual gifts for a living and stuff like that, it's about to be regulated because of the damage caused in this day and age right here, right now. And the thing is, a lot of it is unintentional because it's genuine curiosity and they're trying to satisfy their curiosity. Then there's the celebrity gossipers. They eat this shit up to the point that they don't care what kind of damage they cause as long as they got some juicy gossip to salivate over. There's just a lot of people that are making everything significantly harder than it has to be right now, and just until everybody learns how to sit down, be patient, respect divine timing, take readings with a grain of salt, because there's people out here who believe tarot like Christians do the Bible, and it's getting dangerous. Like, it's being used for the wrong reasons. And we have people out here. If this is what you want to do, it's your time, your money. I'm also not trying to affect anybody's bag. But there's always going to be that one asshole out there that takes it like that. Because she's ruining my business. No, the fuck I'm not. But if you want to interpret it that way, that's between you and Jesus to sort out. There are people out here who don't have the gift of discernment. They don't have the gift of intuition. If they are an empath, they don't know how to cleanse, clear, and protect their energy so that they can be more discerning. Because if you're not careful, as an empath, you will absorb energies that don't belong to you. You can very easily take on the medical problems of another person. Like, say a person's prone to migraines and you're around that person, you'll start to get a bunch of migraines. If you are around a person with psoriasis, you are going to start itching like crazy. See what I'm saying? And until you learn how to shield your energy, you're just going to have to take a salt bath every single day. And then there's a crystal called Tiger's Iron. It is a blend of hematite, tiger's eye, and red jasper. It is fantastic. It'll help you, it'll help seal your energy, but it won't block you from being able to sense it. But it'll help you better discern from your energy from somebody else projectile vomiting into your energy. That stone is fantastic. And what shocks me is a lot of people don't know about it. It is amazing. But yeah, there's some folks out here that go to a psychic or a reader for every tiny little thing. I need advice, I need advice, I need advice. If you are not careful, that reader will take you for a damn ride. Next thing you know, you are like Alice in Wonderland down the rabbit hole. Completely at the mercy of this person because you don't know how to form your own thoughts. You don't know how to discern. And next thing you know, you're out hundreds and thousands of dollars. Because there are readers out here who will prey on a people's inability to discern. They will prey on the fact that you are confused and keep you confused. They will prey on the fact that you're lonely and looking for love. I mean, there really are predators out here in this community, and that's something people do not understand. And I would know because I've had a handful of them try to wrangle me, force me to bend to their will, and it's like, I will knock the shit out of you. I will knock the four hells right out of you. I will slap you so hard, you will instantly pop up in the sixth ring of hell. Play with your mama, not me. And one of the things that people genuinely don't like about me, again, discernment. Narcissists especially. Because me being raised by one, I know the signs too well. Having them in the churches I grew up in, I know the signs too well. I mean, I'm not blind, I'm not deaf, I'm not stupid. Naive? Nah. I may have been born at night. I was not born last night. But people love assuming people who are quiet are mentally challenged in some capacity. And it's just like, oh, you go on with that assumption. I'm introverted as hell. When I was a teenager, I genuinely had social anxiety. Genuinely had it, shy as hell, etc. Just did not know how to come out of my shell. I genuinely did not know how to come out of my shell because I was always bullied, made fun of. I was not given the room to be my true, authentic self. And there are just people who were dedicated to taking that the wrong way. And it's like, all right, fuck you too. And it's the reason I do not care to maintain a relationship with anybody from high school. And on top, me struggling to make friends and stuff like that is the reason my family labeled me an embarrassment. And so on down that line. Lost cause, whatever. And when people are dedicated to getting you incorrectly, they're gonna take it very personal when you do learn how to open up and just not genuinely give a fuck what people think. They're gonna take it like a personal insult because she wasn't like that with us. And it's because you were mean about it. It's because you were mean, ugly, and nasty about it. I mean, y'all gotta think. Because, see, my thing is people get mad at me because I don't show more grace. And it's like, how the hell do you expect me to show grace that I was never shown? Like, I'm a mirror empath. Like, I am like every type of empath in one body. Same with all Claires. And it's just sensory overload at times. And I don't want to feel everything. I don't want to sense everything. I don't want to know everything. Because knowing everything is the reason why some people are in the rut that they're in. Because, like, when I say they pull cards, they're going to psychics. Like, they have to know the details of everything. They have to know everybody's moves. But, like, for whatever the case may be, they're obsessed with knowing my every move. And it's like, I cannot help you if you are so insecure, unsure of yourself, and all that jazz. It took me years to learn how to come out of my shell. Figure out what I wanted to do, the direction I wanted to go in. Does Charlie like it, or is Charlie being forced to like it? That type of work. So, and folks just do not realize what they play with. And again, I'm not trying to mess anybody up. I'm not trying to mess up their income. But do I mind when you try to mess up mine? Yeah, I do. And then there's readers out here, because you won't utilize them, they get pissy and call you a fake, this, that, and the third. And it's like, okay, I see you. Oh, I see you. There's a Bulgarian witch still salty at me to this day because I would not accept her as a mentor. Yeah, she not only has, I found out, she's been spiritually stalking me since New Year's-ish 2013. I will tell you this here and now. A real mentor does not do that. A real one will teach you the rules of engagement and so on down that line. I'm dead serious. I'm not joking. There are rules to this sort of thing. And some people, like, them having to go, like, them going to a psychic for everything is really what has ruined their own life. It has truly ruined their own life. Because I know when I have a dream, it's going to play out at some point. I don't know when, but it will. And I will be hit with deja vu like crazy. That lets me know, hey, you're here at this point. But see, the thing is, I don't need a psychic to tell me that. That's what I've learned. I don't need a psychic to tell me that. So hence, which is why a lot of people try to do work on my crown to keep me from having those dreams, receiving those messages, and so on down that line. And it's an attempt to make you be codependent and reliant on them. And a lot of times the readers who are doing things like that, they don't want to help you. They just want to know your business and take your money. And with that, everyone have a good day.